Pooja, please wait for some time now. I'll be conducting interview for Jagadish. Jagadish, you are from which district of Karnataka?
Sir, Chikballapur district.
Acha, what is your degree, please?
Sir, BCom.
Is this the first mock interview you are taking from me?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Which year did you complete your BCom?
In 2019.
Very good. What are the other banks you have tried so far?
Sir, IBPS Clerk, IBPS P.O, and RRB last month.
RRB also you tried. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
So this time RRB result has come. Did you see the result?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
But not qualified, sir.
Oh, very sad. Oh, it's okay. Now, but for you, this question may come because today the result has come. So within
Yes,
next 2 days, they will remember that. If they remember, they will ask you. Doesn't matter. Now, you have studied BCom. Who is the Education Minister of India?
Education Minister. Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Other people here online, do you know who is the Education Minister of India? 456 Pooja, do you know the Education Minister's name? I think Dharmendra Singh Pradhan. I know about this because about 2 days back they asked this question in Karnataka Bank. So then I searched that, then only I could know. But then they can also ask you this question: who is the Education Minister in Karnataka?
Okay, sir.
Do you know that?
No, don't know, sir.
I don't know.
B.C. Nagesh.
Pardon, what is his name?
B.C. Nagesh.
B.C. Madesh. Acha, good. Then
Nagesh, sir. Nagesh.
Yeah, 1 minute. I am seeing here. I am having the list before me. I'll show you that. Share screen. This is what it is. Ministers. I think this is updated, but I don't know. Here, the ministers we want, please remember, what is your name? Jagdish.
Jagdish.
Ashoka. Ashoka is revenue.
Okay.
Then Home Department, Araga Jnanendra. Then Higher Education, Ashwath Narayan CN. Pooja, you were telling this name only or something else? Pooja, who was telling that?
B.C. Nagesh, higher education and primary education different, sir, I think.
Acha. B.C. Nagesh. Correct. Primary and secondary education. You are right. Now I am showing that. Are you able to see that?
Yes, sir.
These three names. So, Mr. Jagadish, you must go through this list.
Okay, sir.
You must know this list. Then Union Council of Ministers list also, you must go through.
Okay, sir.
Then I will ask you, what is your father?
Sir, my father running a retail shop, sir, in town.
What is the shop dealing with?
Sir, day-to-day daily needs items.
Jagadish, you have not answered my question. Could I understand anything from what you are telling? Nothing. You should tell me, my father has got a retail shop dealing in stationery items, dealing in food items, something like, or groceries, something like that. You should tell specifically. Tell me, what is he doing?
Sir, my father dealing in grocery items.
Tell like that. A grocery item. If you tell like that, then there can be some questions on this. They will ask you, are you helping your daddy by going to the shop and helping him?
Okay.
Tell me.
Yes, sir.
You
After
do.
finishing,
Finishing. Hello? Tell me. Jagadish. Jagadish, tell.
Hello.
Jagadish, tell Jagadish.
Sir.
After finishing what?
Sir, after finishing my college, I will help my father in shop, sir.
Very good. What is the price of rice now?
Sir, come to Masuri rice, there will be starting from 40 rupees, sir.
Okay. What is the maximum price of rice?
Sir, up to 130, 120 rupees, sir.
130, 130. Oh, Baba.
Yes, sir.
I have not heard it. Acha, what is the price of bread nowadays? Are you selling bread in your shop?
No, sir.
Acha. Are you selling, say, this surf, then
Yes, sir.
these things and all you're selling?
We are selling, sir.
Oh. Which soap is sold more in your shop?
So like Pierce and Mysore sandal soap.
Acha, Mysore sandal soap. Where is it manufactured, Mysore sandal?
Sir, in Bengaluru.
Bengaluru only. Very good.
Yes.
Excellent. You told that nicely. Now let us go to commerce. Okay.
Okay.
Please tell me, what do you understand by double entry bookkeeping? Basic rules. What are the 3 golden rules?
Sorry, sir.
What are the 3 golden rules of double entry bookkeeping?
I'm not getting.
Double entry bookkeeping, you don't remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, in double entry bookkeeping, they keep entries like assets, liabilities, equity, shareholders equity.
Wrong. Totally wrong. Double entry bookkeeping means accounts are classified into 3-fold: personal account, a real account, nominal account. In the case of personal account, what is the formula? Debit, credit. Which will be debited, which will be credited in the case of personal account?
Okay, sir.
This thing you have studied in your +1 commerce first subject. This is the first topic. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out.
Okay.
Debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and
Incomes.
gains. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. What is a trial balance? Socha, you don't know anything. You are not able to speak. Now, please tell me, why should I select you?
Sir,
Because
as
you are not answering any question, and you have studied commerce. You are not answering basic questions. How can I select you? Tell me. Huh?
Sir, I'm from the BCom background where we learned theoretically accounting rules and.
Yeah, I'm asking only theoretical accounting rules.
Yes.
So what do you know in theoretical accounting rules? Tell me something, some important point. Talk to me. Yeah, tell me. You are not able to speak. Why? Acha, leave that one. You are from which place? You said Bijapura. No, correct? Which place is yours? Oh, that boy has gone out. Oh, God help me. That doesn't matter. Pooja Chavan.
Yes, sir.
Pooja Chavan. This is second interview for you, na? Or first interview?
Second only, sir. First interview I have introduced only, sir.
Oh, first. What is your degree, please?
BSc Horticulture, sir.
Correct. Good. What is your father?
My father is a farmer, sir.
Acha, what is he growing in his field?
We have line plots, sir.
That means
Lime, lemon, sir.
Lemon, lime or
Yes,
lemon.
sir.
Good. Lemon.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Very good. So you have studied horticulture. How many siblings you have? How many siblings do you have?
I have two younger siblings, sir. One sister, one brother.
What are they doing?
My brother is selected as a MBBS, sir. He is in second year, sir.
Mhm. Good. Very
And
good.
my sister is recently completed B.Tech Agri, sir, from
Oh,
Raichur.
very good. B.Tech Agri.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
So, which crops are grown more in our country?
Crops. Means in horticulture, sir, mango is more, sir.
Mm,
In our horticulture field, mango, grapes,
mm,
banana,
mhm. These are grown
and
more. Mm,
yes, sir.
very good. See, do you know about Kisan credit card?
Yes, sir. Kisan credit card. Yes, sir.
What is? Can you tell a few points about Kisan credit card?
A card which is received by the farmers, sir,
Mm,
for land holding of the.
mm, correct. Mm. Tell me,
That.
there are some more points relating to the Kisan credit card. 1 minute. Karnataka Bank Agriculture Kisan credit card scheme. Kisan, are you able to see the screen now?
No, sir.
No, it's not coming. Sorry. I'll show you. Kisan credit card scheme. See, first of all, you must go through what is it? What is the eligibility? What is the nature of facility they give? What is the security? How the repayment is to be made, etc. I will tell you briefly. Here, eligibility is depending on the land holding. The limit will be fixed depending on the acreage and depending on the crop grown, whether he is going to grow, say, paddy or sugarcane or cotton, whatever it is. And depending on the scale of finance determined by the bankers level committee. Every district has a separate rate. Based on that, limit will be fixed. The farmer can use it for buying seeds, fertilizers, labor. He can also use it for labor expenses and all. He has to cultivate it. And then after the harvest is made, he has to repay the money to the bank, in which case the limit will be automatically restored to him. It is a automatic renewal for a period of 5 years. And if the loan is repaid properly, the borrower will get some concession. 3% subsidy also he will get. So it is a scheme to encourage people to repay properly so that the limit is renewed. Up to 1.6 lakhs, no security. Up to 3 lakhs, guarantor is taken. Above 3 lakhs, security of land or other items will be taken. Could you follow?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now tell me, which bank do you have an account?
SPI, sir.
Very good. What do you know about YONO? YONO. What is YONO?
SBI.
What is that?
Is online payment system, sir.
Mm,
It is used to transfer the money from one person to another person also.
mm. Good.
And you have to use it.
Are you using YONO? No.
No, sir. My father is using YONO, sir.
YONO means it is not a payment system. It is a mobile app.
Yes, sir.
You only need one. You only need one. So through that, it can be, you can operate for making payment, receiving payment, etc. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Very,
To check the balance is also required, sir. It is.
very good. To check the balance, to transfer funds from SB account to fixed deposit, and to make payment of taxes. Everything can be done nowadays through
To
your
check the payment history of the person, sir. Payment to
very,
whom you have to had paid.
very good, very good, very good. Correct. Good. Now, how will you receive a customer and be of help to him? In supposing you are selected and posted as a clerk in the branch, are you willing to work anywhere in India, or you want to work only in Karnataka?
Anywhere in India, sir.
अच्छा, तब आपको हिंदी में बोलना
Because I know. हाँ
हिंदी
सर, हिंदी में भी आता है.
हिंदी में बोलना आता है? अच्छा, कैसे?
हाँ
कब
सर.
कब सीखा आपने हिंदी?
मतलब सब्जेक्ट था ना सर, इसलिए सीखा सर.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड।
10th में.
10th में
Yes.
पढ़ा है, 10th में पढ़ा है, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। गुड,
हाँ सर.
वेरी गुड।
हाँ.
Now please tell me what are the job role of bank clerk? What is the job role of bank clerk?
Bank clerk is the front line of the clerk,
Hmm,
and
hmm,
clerk should check the balance of the persons,
hmm, hmm,
helps to open the account of the customers,
hmm.
and to look solution means query should be by the persons will be solved, sir. Queries of the customers will be solved.
Hmm.
And to telling about the customers about the KYC, know your customer, that one.
Mhm. Good, good. Very, very good. Now let us see for a change. Anybody else can opt to answer this question. What is the job role of a bank clerk? Very simple question. Anybody wants to answer this? Srishti?
Sir, Anusha here.
Yeah, please answer this
Sir, I
question.
want to answer the question, sir.
Yeah, please tell.
He is a frontline customer of the bank, staff of the bank, sir,
Mm.
and he will operate a single window system,
Mm.
and his main role is, sir, to open the all types of account
Mm.
and printing of passbooks,
Mm.
and enquiring queries of customers.
Mm.
And recovering, and he will help to recover NPS, and he
Okay.
will assist the
Mm.
he will assist he will work as a team player, sir.
Good. Not bad, but good, good. Very nice. Anusha, which date is your interview?
So it is on 16 September, sir.
Oh, Baba, no problem. But okay, not bad. Now we will ask C Pooja. C Pooja, can you answer this question?
Yes.
It's a favorite question. We have been discussing many times. Please tell us. C Pooja. Acha, acha. Both are putting as C Pooja. What happened? What happened? One put as Pooja Chavan, now changed. What happened?
Yes.
Now C Pooja, tell me. Yeah. Pooja Chauhan, she can. Acha. Pooja C, she is not listening to us. Doesn't matter. See, basically what you said is not wrong, Pooja, or what
Yes, sir.
Anusha. What you said is not wrong.
Due to fear, sir, actually I am not answering, sir. Actually.
I know. See, the point told by you, the clerical staff is a frontline staff, and when he is working in single window operator, he will be listening to the queries of the customers, answer all the queries, help him in fulfilling KYC formalities, and help in opening of the account. He will also be in charge of receiving cash and making payment of cash. He will also receive money for, say, remittances also. And he will be giving a helping hand to the branch management for deposit mobilization, for bank assurance policies, or mutual fund products, and also in recovering NPA, something like that. If you tell like that, that will do. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Pooja
sir.
Chauhan. Very good. Pooja Chauhan, you told. Okay. Pooja Chauhan, are you reading newspapers? No. Correct?
No, yes, sir.
No, yes, sir.
Sir, actually, I have read only articles, sir, for English purpose.
But that is not sufficient. You must read current affairs. You must know what is happening in and around us. So you must know that. And recently, now tell me, Prime Minister came to
Narendra Modi.
came to Karnataka now recently. Why? Why did
Sorry,
he?
for Yoga Day, he came to Mysore, sir.
That was long back.
Like,
That was long back. Recently he came now. Yeah. Recently he came now. See, this is the news. The news is the one I'm showing you. Just a minute. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Mm. Aha, that has gone. Oh, Baba. I searched like this, Karnataka. When I search like this, it is coming. Prime Minister to inaugurate multiple projects worth 3,800 crore in Karnataka. Okay. Which date is this given?
Yes, sir.
It is given on 1st September only. Okay.
1st September.
1st September, we will see this. This is what it is. Okay. And likewise, when I search when I search Prime Minister, I will get some more news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi would visit Karnataka on September 2nd. That is over. Then soliciting and receiving former prime, that is some other Prime Minister. Then this, so many, here somebody is telling some Prime Minister. What is this?
Priti Patel resigns.
What is this news about which country is this? Priti Patel?
UK. UK, sir.
Very good. UK. Please read this. Priti Patel.
Priti Patel resigns as a UK Home Secretary hours after Liz Truss named PM. Britain's Home Secretary Priti Patel on Monday announced she is stepping down from her post hours after Liz Truss was named as the Prime Minister. I congratulate Liz Truss on being elected our new leader and will give her my support as our new Prime Minister, said Patel in her resignation letter. It is my choice to continue public service from the backbenches, said Patel.
Yeah, the possible reason can be she was probably supporting Rishi Sunak. You must have heard the name Rishi Sunak. Who is Rishi Sunak?
Heard, sir, but not aware of that.
Rishi Sunak is the son-in-law of M.V. Narayana Murthy. He was finance minister in Britain during Boris Johnson's cabinet period. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Boris Johnson. So, and now he also contested for prime ministership, and he was defeated by Liz Truss.
Yes, sir.
And the latest news that is going on is that Liz Truss is requesting Rishi Sunak to come and join her cabinet also.
Okay.
But there is one more important news about Britain in the media today. You know what is that? You don't know.
No, sir.
The Queen is not feeling well.
Sir, Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth is
Something
not.
she met.
Yeah, and she is not feeling well. She is more than 95-year-old or so. And she is the
Yes, sir.
longest ruling queen, British queen.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So that much for current affairs. Now we will go to some horticulture. Na? Then I should ask
Yes, sir.
banking questions. Now please tell me, what do you know about Karnataka? What all you know about Karnataka Bank, you tell me.
Karnataka Bank. Karnataka Bank is a bank, sir. Karnataka Bank MD and CEO is a Mahabaleshwar, sir. And in our Karnataka, totally 577 branches in Karnataka Bank, sir.
Okay. In the country?
And
in the country?
Country, I
890,
don't know, sir.
somewhere around 890 branches.
897, sir, I think.
Whatever it is. Good. Come. Next, what else you know about Karnataka Bank?
Recently, sir, NPA is decreased. Sir. Recently, they have NPA of the Karnataka Bank has decreased, sir.
Okay, I
And
will ask.
KBL Vanita scheme is also.
Oh, very good. KBL Vanita scheme. Okay.
That much only, sir. Headquarters of the Karnataka Bank is at Mangalore, sir.
Baba, you know that.
No, sir, actually,
Very good. No problem. But Pooja Chavan, I have given all the questions in Telegram. Are you a member of our Telegram group?
sir, yes, sir.
No, you are not. Because the way you are hesitating, I can easily understand you are not a member. Correct? Tell me.
Sir, member, sir, actually.
Member only. Acha, I have posted all the questions.
Sir.
Please go through that and get to know what it is.
Okay, sir.
Who
Sir,
is
means I want horticulture related questions. How they will ask like them.
Horticulture related means which crops are grown more in Karnataka and what are the problems faced by horticulturists in our place, how the horticulture products are sold. Is there any corporation to encourage horticulture in our country? Something like that. These questions only they will ask. And who is the minister in charge of this agriculture? Central government. Who is in charge?
Ramnath Kovind is there, sir.
What Ramnath?
In India, sir. Agriculture Minister.
Ramnath Kovind. He was the president.
Yes. No, sir. Sir, sir.
Huh?
Sir, Narendra Singh Tomar.
Ramnath Kovind.
Narendra
Yes, sir.
Singh
Narendra
Tomar.
Singh Tomar.
Narendra Singh Tomar. Pooja Chauhan. So we have to be updated. But one thing, not only that Pooja, this Pooja also. If you fear, you will forget even your name. Your daddy's name also you will forget. If you fear, you should not fear. Understand? But it is easy for me to say, but difficult to practice. But you have to practice that. Thank you. Pooja Chauhan.
So can I take one another interview, sir?
Which date is your interview?
15th September.
Sir. Then I think I'll be free. I will ask people to come and talk to me because nobody will come. Then I will talk to you. 14th, shall I mark your number?
Okay, sir.
14th, I am marking 5 p.m.
Okay, sir.
Good. Thank you. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Now, anybody else has been given time for interview today? Otherwise, we will discuss.
Anusha here, sir.
Anusha, yeah.
It was at 7:30 p.m.
So we will start now. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Pooja, mute. I switch off here. This thing. Yeah. Anusha, you are from which district?
Sir, I am from Chikmagalur district of Karnataka, sir.
Oh, that coffee girl. I think I talked to you. Talked to you once. Yeah, I talked.
Yeah.
Your number starts with what?
7019.
Okay, I have ticked it. Good. Chikmagalur is, again, I am not repeating those questions which I asked you last time. Let me ask questions from what they are asking now in the interview. What is your degree?
Sir, BSc Agriculture, sir.
Oh God, you are also same. Like Pooja, you are
Yes,
also BSc Agriculture. Acha, 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 acha. That is why you remembered Narendra Singh Tomar's name. Good.
yes.
Now, Chikmagalur people, I think all of you are rich people, all coffee estate, this estate, that estate, rich, all are rich fellows, no? Correct?
Yes, sir. Major portions are coffee estate only, sir.
Uh-huh. So,
Their own
yeah,
coffee
there,
planters are.
yeah. What is your father?
Sir, he is a government livestock officer, sir.
Pardon, what is it? Government?
Sir, he is serving as livestock officer in state government, sir. Veterinary
Acha,
department.
acha. Livestock officer, that is a veterinary officer. Correct. So, what is the nature of duty he is doing?
Sir, actually he is supervisor, sir. Supervisor and he field work, sir. He will also do. He will assist senior doctors, sir.
What
For
will you do? He will bring the cow, elephant, and all, bring it to the doctor. Tell me, he will bring a snake and show it to the doctor?
no, sir. He will actually inseminate cows and he will vaccinate dogs and all.
See, this is what I want. Specific point. Good. Very good. Now, please tell me, you are in agriculture. We cannot help avoiding this. We can't avoid this question. Please tell me about Farm Bill.
Sir, sorry, sir. I don't know, sir, about Farm Bill.
Why? Huh?
Sir,
This is a basic. Even I don't remember, but we are supposed to remember. Huh? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Now I'm showing it to you. Don't worry. I will show it to you. And I will also read. Yeah. What is Farm Bill? Why are farmers protesting?
Yes, sir. Now I got it. I
Tell
get
me.
it, sir.
Yeah, tell me briefly.
Sir, sir, it is 3 types of farm bills which was amended in the parliament, sir. That the farmers can go all over and sell their products. And next one is warehouse facilities, something, sir.
No, here.
Next.
Here it is given. The farmers are protesting against 2 farm bills. That is Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Bill 2020, the Farmers Empowerment Protection Agreement on Price Assurance Farm Services Bill. The 2 bills had already been cleared. And see, the objection they were making is that they said if those bills were passed, it will result in multi-level corporations taking hold of the say farmers produce and all that, and that they will not get adequate compensation or price for the producers. Understand?
Got it, sir.
Yeah, not only that, they were asking for minimum support price. They want minimum support price, and if the minimum support price, it was not very much, government was telling, we will give you minimum support price. They were not agreeing for that. You are not specifically told in the bill. So that was the objection they were telling. Understand?
Got it. Okay, sir.
So this question, they have asked one boy Farm Bill. Let me search that. Farm Bill. These were the questions that were asked to that boy. What are the agriculture schemes provided by KBL?
Sir, that is Kisan Credit Card Scheme.
Okay.
Sir, then next Krishik Godam Scheme.
Good. Then
Krishik Agro Processing Scheme.
Acha, 1 minute. Pooja Chauhan, you are there? Are you there, Pooja Chauhan? This question will be of use for you also. Pooja Chauhan is there or chala gaya? Oh, hi or nahi hai? Pooja Chauhan, you are there. Pooja Chauhan, you take this question also. You are answering correctly. Please continue. Yeah.
Yes,
What?
sir.
No, Pooja Chauhan, I was telling this question is relevant for you also. Agriculture.
Sir, actually, I'm not here. That, sir. Once again, if you don't mind.
No. The questions. No, I am telling you, Farm Bill.
Okay.
Then what are the agriculture schemes provided by KBL? That is what we are discussing. Please switch off your mic.
Okay.
Please switch off your mic. Yeah. Now tell me, Anusha. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir,
So
Krishik,
first
from
one,
first time,
Kisan Credit Card Scheme. Okay. Second.
Krishik Agri Credit Scheme,
Okay.
Krishik Agro Processing Gold Scheme,
Correct.
Krishik Pushpa Ankura Scheme,
Hmm.
Krishik Agri Sinchana Scheme,
Hmm.
and
No, but I am not saying all of them here. It is given as 1 minute. I'm not saying it here. Here it is given instant agri credit scheme, Kisan credit card scheme,
yes.
then KBL Krishik Godam. Godam means go down. Then Krishik Pushpankura. Acha. That Pooja Chauhan, please remember horticulture, madam. Krishik Pushpankura, finance to establish. I will show you this. This
Okay, sir.
is very relevant. Krishik Pushpankura, finance to establish and maintain floriculture, nurseries and tissue culture. Anusha, for you also this is important. This one, then Krishik Godam is important. Then Krishik Sinchana. What is Sinchana? Minor irrigation projects. Then agro processing scheme, financing all type of agro processing. Then instant agri credit scheme, financing all types of agricultural allied activities, Kisan credit card scheme. So you must be able to tell the names at least. Agri gold is financing meet short-term agricultural operation expenses. The farmers will come and give jewels as security and avail loan. Understand, Anusha?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This one is
Got it, sir.
Krishik Saradi. Krishik Saradi is purchase of farm machineries. Okay, good. Now, further questions I can ask you in this is that these are the questions that have come today. What is inflation? Tell me.
So inflation is increasing in the price of goods or services of a commodity, sir.
Hmm.
If there is an increase in inflation, there will be the demand will be demand, sir. One minute, sir. I will recall.
No problem. No, but one thing, we are asking inflation at a macro level, not in respect of one commodity or so. So your definition should be common
Yes.
definition of inflation. Please tell me.
Inflation is the inflation is used to is a term used to rise in the prices of commodity or services of a firm or a industry.
No. That's wrong. That is wrong. This is what it is. Are you able to see the screen now? No. Are you seeing the screen?
No, sir.
Inflation is the rate of increase in prices over a given period of time. Inflation is typically a broad measure, such as the overall increase in prices or the increase in the cost of living in a country. We are not talking about one company, two companies and all. Understand?
Yes.
It is economy as a whole. and present inflation is at 6.71% as per our Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman, Finance Minister.
Yes, sir.
What are the reasons? What are the two definitions of inflation? Act of filling of gas, a state of being filled with air or gas, inflation of a balloon, a continual rise in the price of the goods. What are the causes of inflation? Printing and giving away of more money to citizens. See, many governments, what they do, state governments, they are giving lot of free money. So once money in supply goes up, automatically that will result in the price increase in price of goods. And next thing is, when the goods remain in shortage, supply is low, then the price will go up. What happened in Sri Lanka? Petroleum was not available, so the price was going up like anything. Same is the case in India also. I understand price of almost all commodities are rising. Prices of goods are rising. So this is what it is. So you must read about inflation, Anusha. Please go. I have given you material. You can
Yes, sir.
read there, or at least search like this and read. Okay, Anusha.
Okay, sir.
Next,
Okay, sir.
Anusha, next question they asked. I don't know whether you can answer. What is cryptocurrency?
Sir, I will try it, sir.
Hmm.
It is a digital type of currencies.
Hmm.
Mm, There is no authority, sir, central authority
Very
or
good.
middleman.
Good.
We can transfer one from one company or one company to other company, one person to another person through digital currency.
Can you name a few cryptocurrency names?
Sir, Bitcoin.
Hmm.
Then that's all, sir. I know.
Why that's all? Cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies names. I will tell you. Bitcoin, Ethereum. I know what you are all thinking. I know, sir. If you give me Google, I can also answer. But that is what it is. I can't remember. You know, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, Binance Coin. But I think these two are famous. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Okay. And Binance Coin. This will do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Very good. 1 minute. And the next question there I want to ask you is, are you willing to be posted anywhere in India?
Sir, I prefer 3 states, sir.
Which 3 states?
Sir, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh.
Acha. Supposing there is no vacancy in these 3 places and you will be losing your chance of selection, is it okay for you? You have
Sir,
to say, you have to
I will
say,
justify my answer, sir.
Please justify.
Sir, there are more number of branches in Karnataka Bank. It is native to my place, my hometown. I wanted to work in my hometown only, sir.
Hometown.
No, sir, sorry, sir. State, sir.
Hometown only.
State. No, sir.
State. Good. That is okay. Then आप हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं कुछ?
हाँ, बोल सकती हूँ, सर.
हिंदी में बात करेंगे. अच्छा, आपका पिताजी क्या काम करते हैं?
सर, वो लाइफ स्टॉक ऑफिसर है.
अच्छा, आपका मदर क्या करते हैं?
शी इज होम मेकर.
अच्छा, हिंदी में बोलो ना.
सर, घर चला सकती है, सर.
I think that's not correct. We will ask SSV. She will tell us. SSV, please tell us. Housewife का क्या नाम है in Hindi? Hello, SSV Gupta. Anybody else knows how to call housewife? I think.
सर, घर का काम करते बोल के बोल सकते हैं क्या?
नहीं. That's not the word. Housewife. I have to search again. Huh?
Grahini.
Grahini. Grahini, correct. Housewife in the word. In the word housewife in the word is correct. Grahini, super. Good. Very nice.
Or
Yeah.
else we can say
Sir, in Kannada also we say Gruhini, sir.
Growini. Acha, acha. Kannada also same. Then it's nice. No problem. Anisha, okay. Anisha, you have managed this interview. Do you have any
Yes, sir.
questions? Any questions, Anisha?
Sir, that only, sir, for justifying answer about 3 places what I opt.
And,
3 states.
No, actually, the answer told by you is number one, I am desirous of working in my home state. One, they can't dispute it. Number two, Karnataka Bank has got more number of branches, and I am hopeful of having vacancy in this place. Further, number third point is my parents are keen that I must be here for obvious reasons that this is first employment I'm going to take. Something like that you can say. It should be a definite answer at the same time. It should not be as if you are begging or something like that. Understand?
Okay, sir.
So can you try now? Tell me in Kannada, why do you want to work in these 3 states only?
ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗೆ ಒಬ್ಳೆ ಮಗಳಾಗಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಅವರು ನನ್ನನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ರಾಜ್ಯದೊಳಗೇನೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲು ಇಚ್ಛಿಸುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಈ 3 ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳನ್ನ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನನಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಲು ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವೇಕೆನ್ಸಿ ಇರುವುದರಿಂದ ಐ ಪ್ರಿಫರ್ ಟು ಡೂ
ಶಾಖೆಗಳು.
ಶಾಖೆಗಳು.
Very good. Anusha, but did you write RRB exam recently?
No, sir, I didn't write that.
Achha, for you, the best option is RRB, probationary officer, RRB, so or agricultural officer in IBPSPO, whatever it is. Okay. But you must, you are talking very well, but learn to communicate with confidence and read a lot. You must be very good in maths. You must be very good in reasoning. You must be good in English and all that. Then only you can get success in probationary officers. It's really tough. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Best wishes. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know how many people I have not interviewed today. I have given number for so many people. Anybody is there online for whom I have not covered interview today? I have given date. Then you can call me by 10:30 p.m. through WhatsApp. That's what it is. Yeah. Sheelavati, have I given time for you? No. Yeah. No problem. So today, boys and girls, today I received 2-3 messages. One from 2 girls from our group who are very active participant, and both of them have expressed disappointment in the interview that was conducted. They were telling the interviewers were very not rude, but at the same time, in fact, I will show you this. One candidate, I don't know what is, I think she must be some IT officer or so. What she has said, you please read it. I am not telling the same words. This is how she has told. Can anyone volunteer to read? Please raise your hand.
Yes, sir.
Surya Sri, please read. Surya Sri, read.
Karnataka Bank, yes, sir. Karnataka Bank interview questions. It was a good experience. It will be 10 to 15 minutes interview. There is no fixed set type questions at all. You may not hear questions on what you studied for last 1 month. That type.
I was really, yeah, it is more invariably like that. Continue. That type.
That type dynamic interview they are taking. To me, they did not even ask, tell about yourself, etc., etc. They directly started with why job change from current one. Interview was taken by 2-member panel. whose interview experience is 1.5x our age.
Mm,
I guess they were GM or GDM,
mm,
DGM.
mm,
For experience, they will ask why job change and why banking when it is a totally different sector.
mm.
Why you are already earning well in current job and yet want to come to clerical with less salary. Why?
Mm.
If you have given a specific state preference, then be ready with the genuine answer. Otherwise, they will grind for sure.
Continue. Grind means what?
Inflation,
Seriously, grind means what?
grinder, mixing,
Correct,
stirring, like that, sir.
correct. Continue.
Inflation, digital banking, crypto.
For her,
No single CA question.
for her, it is like this because she is a computer student, probably, or electronic student. Yeah, no single CS question.
CA question.
Uh,
CA question is current affairs, right?
yeah,
Sir?
current affair. Yeah. This is
So
what she has
request
written.
to request to everyone. Don't expect panel will be easy on you. They are cool person, but they know how to make you sweat in AC room. And for freshers out of college, maybe current affairs or banking terms or CA. And if you are a girl and said anywhere in India, then questions like, are you ready to relocate out of state? And how will you manage these type questions? So be prepared to face anything.
That is a thing. Be prepared to face anything. Okay, good. Thank you, Suryasri. Suryasri and all is very confident
Yes.
girl. No problem, Suryasri. Now we will go
Thank you, sir.
to Kavya. Kavya,
sir.
please read this. Today,
I had interview in Mangalore at 8:30 a.m. Panel 4. Both the panel members, both male, were friendly. First, they asked my name and native. For what reason my native is famous? Asked why you are choosing only 3 states. When was Karnataka Bank nationalized? How Karnataka Bank got its name? What were the criteria to nationalize the banks and why KB was not nationalized? What is balance sheet? What is profit and loss statement? What is NPA? When an asset has become NPA 90 days and if installment is paid on 98th day, then what we need to call that asset? Why do you choose banking over engineering? They ask me speak in Hindi and tell the journey from your native to Mangalore in Hindi.
tell the journey from your native to Mangaluru in Hindi. Acha, continue.
One question they asked some term from banking which I never heard about and even I can't recall what was it. Overall interview was good. At some instance, if it was funny and calm. One good thing was that there was no tense situation because panel members were friendly. For me, interview was like 5 to 7 minutes, but the other candidates said my interview was like 10 to 15 minutes.
So this is what it is. And you look, even engineering graduates are being asked questions like balance sheet and all that. Even engineering graduates. So accordingly, you must be prepared to face such questions. Now, I will ask somebody from Pooja, so not Pooja, Ravi. Can you answer this question? Ravi. Ravi, G Ravi.
Yes, sir.
G Ravi, why was Karnataka Bank not nationalized when other banks were nationalized? I have answered this in 1 or 2 interviews I conducted today also. If you have heard that, you can know. Otherwise, it is given in the books also. The fact is given. What was the criteria for nationalization of banks in 69 and 80 and how Karnataka Bank was not nationalized? G Ravi.
Sir, in 1969, the criteria was the market cap of the bank should be 50 crore. And in 1980, it was the market cap of the bank should be 80 crore.
Wrong.
No, 200 crore, sir. 200 crore, sir. Sorry.
No, it was not.
200.
It was not market cap. It was deposit.
Deposits, yeah, deposits.
Only
deposit.
only total deposits.
And in 1969, 14 banks were nationalized, and in 1980, 6 banks were nationalized.
And
And I think during that time, it could not meet the criteria of this deposits.
Very good. Ravi, what is your degree?
Engineering, sir.
Very good. Good. You answered well. For engineering degree, your answer was good. Good, good.
Yes,
Don't say engineers are bad, but then I just told you this. But this question, I think nobody can answer me. Let me check up somebody whose hand. Sheila. Yeah.
There was a question, sir. What if the NPA account it is paid on
we will
88th day?
We will
What
take we'll
it
take it
called,
up.
sir?
We'll take it up. Sheilavati.
Okay.
Sheilavati,
Yes, sir.
I will give you 2 tough questions. One question you choose and answer me. How Karnataka Bank got its name like this? And another question is what our friend told now. When an asset has become NPA in 90 days and if installment is paid on 98th day, then what we need to call that asset? So these 2 questions. Which question would you like to take?
Second question, sir.
Tell me.
That is sub loan. I have read it, sir, but I am not getting.
Sheilavati, not getting it. Doesn't matter. Now, anybody else can? Pooja Chauhan, would you like to answer this? Pooja Chauhan, do you have the answer for this? No, because if she switches off.
Substandard asset.
Pardon, substandard. No,
Substandard.
No. When I will answer this question.
Loss assets.
No. I will answer this question. The account was after 90 days. If it is not repaid, it will be called as substandard, correct. Then 98th day, he has adjusted all the dues. Then it will become standard account. Could you follow? It will become standard account. It is similar to you are having 1 arrears in your degree. If you complete that paper, if you pass that paper, you are a graduate. We cannot again call you a non-graduate. Could you understand? So the account will be taken back to standard category. Assets are normally classified into 4-fold. One is standard, substandard, and next one is doubtful. And
Doubtful.
Last one is
Doubtful.
Loss asset.
Loss asset.
Loss asset.
These 4. So this will
Sir,
be.
what will?
Tell me.
Sir, after 1 year paid, then what is it? What is it called?
No. If it is not paid for 1 year, it will be say substandard, and after
Doubtful,
more than 1 year, it will be classified as doubtful.
So what is the difference between a substandard?
Sir, if paid after 1 year, then what it is called?
No. Substandard account is one that is transferred to NPA. Substandard account that becomes to NPA for next 1 year. After 1 year, if it is not paid, it will be classified as doubtful assets, depending on the security available. If there is no security, even prior to closure of 3 years, it can be called as loss assets. Otherwise, if there are securities, up to 3 years, they will wait. And after 3 years also, if it is not paid, it will be classified as loss assets. If after 1 year, the loan is repaid properly, it will be again brought back to standard account. There is no problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very
Thank
good.
you.
Yes, sir, but I think CIBIL will be affected from in that case?
No,
CIBIL score.
is CIBIL may be affected, but then the loan account can continue like this, and if it is adjusted fully without using one-time settlement or some compromise, then the CIBIL score will not come down. But if you have taken a house education loan and you are going to avail OTS or compromise, then the CIBIL score will come down. I have already told about this. If CIBIL score comes down, some banks, they do verify CIBIL score and they may not give recruitment. Like State Bank of India, useless fellows, they are very serious about it. So they won't
Yes,
give.
sir.
Yeah. So that is why you should not opt for, you should not have any NPA. So right now you may not have much dues, only few installments. If you can repay that, it will be good. Okay. That is, I'm not an agent of State Bank, but still. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so in one of the interview, they asked about the Hindi, sir.
One of the,
GNDA.
pardon?
So they asked me about the Hindi person. Candidates.
No, I'm not able to hear you. Anybody is able to hear him?
So can you hear me now? Can you hear me now, sir?
Now okay. Now okay. Tell me.
Yes, sir. For some candidate, the interviewer asked about the Hindi, sir.
Hindi is a must. Now it seems.
Hundi, sir. Hundi.
Hundi. Hundi.
Yes, sir.
That is
Hundi.
okay. Hindi is a must. But that is why some of us are fearing also. But what is Hundi? Hundi is a bill of exchange.
Yes, sir. The bill of exchange, but in the Karnataka website, sir, there is some e-Hundi, sir.
Electronic Hundi. Acha?
Yes, sir. In that, they are showing some temple trust, something like that.
Yeah,
sir. Like
No, I'm showing you.
It is like donation for temples in Karnataka.
Acha, that Hundi. Acha.
Yeah.
That in Tamil we call it as Undial. That is people offering, but that's what they are testing you, whether you are
Telugu also
whether
Hundi,
you are
sir.
whether you are referring to that or are you remembering this correctly. Now are you able to see the screen? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now I think you must be able to see the screen. I will ask somebody who was raised hand. Next is Nitish. Nitish, why don't you read this?
So Hundis refers to a financial instrument evolved on the Indian subcontinent used in trade and credit transaction. They were used as a remittance instrument to transfer funds from one place to another, as a credit instrument to borrow money.
IOU. IOU means IOU.
For trade transaction as bills of exchange. Technically, a Hundi is an unconditional order in writing made by a person directing another to pay a certain sum of money to a person named in the order. Hundis being a part of the formal system that have no legal status and are not covered under the Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Though normally regarded as bills of exchange, they were more often used as equivalent of check issued indigenous bank.
Issued by indigenous bank. Yeah. So this is how the Hundi is. This much will do for you.
Yes,
It's a mode of payment. Yeah.
Yes, sir, but in Karnataka bank's website, it's showing some e-Hundi, sir.
E-Hundi, acha.
Yes, sir, in Karnataka website.
1 minute. I will search it here. I will search e-Hundi. E-Hundi. Array. E-Hundi. Yeah. What happened? It has gone again. E-Hundi Shri Manju. Acha. That. Oh. That is. No. This is different from that. Here, this is an arrangement Karnataka Bank has with Manjunatha Swami temple, whereby probably you can make payment through them. Supposing I want to make a remittance now, I am staying abroad, but even then I can make payment through this. Shri Manjunatha Swami Temple Dharmasthala Institution, Shri Padmanabha Swami Temple Thiruvananthapuram, then Ragiguda Sri Prasanna Anjaneya Swami, Sri Ramakrishna Mat Alsur Bangalore, Koti Rudra Samiti Gokarna, Varandu Annapurneshwari Temple Varanadu. So Varanadu, sorry. Then Sri Guru Narasimha Temple Saligrama, Sri Siddhi Vinayaka Temple Attiyangadi, and Anegude Sri Vinayaka Temple Anegude Kumbashi. Acha, these temples may be famous temples. So for whom probably this Karnataka Bank has an arrangement for receiving it collection from their place. They will go to that place and collect monies from there, or maybe they will have an arrangement where you can remit to Karnataka Bank and that money will go to that temple. But the details are not given here. Details are not given here. That is, but my perception of this is, one, they may be having an arrangement by which periodically they will go and empty that hundi, collect the monies before them and bring it. That's one. Number two, there may be an arrangement by which we can remit monies directly to those temples. In fact, I remember this temple. This is Dharmasthala, super temple. And you know, we were feeling very hungry, and when we went and had food around 1:30 or so, the food they gave was very tasty, very hot and very nice. And they are giving throughout the day or probably some specified hour. Such a good temple it is. Very nice. So now next I will go for some other question.
Yeah. What are the types of cards, sir?
Types of?
Types of card, C-A-R-D.
C-A-R-D, yeah. One is debit card.
Yes, sir.
Another is credit card. The third one is prepaid cards. The third one is prepaid cards. Prepaid cards are cards where you pay the money first into the bank, and that card will be eligible for you to draw up to that limit for which you have paid the money. That is, see, instead of taking cash with you, what you can do, you can pay the money, get prepaid cards, bring that prepaid card here and use it for purchase and other things. That is known as prepaid cards. A debit card is one which is issued by a bank, which can be used for drawing monies from our particular account. It can be used in ATM machines for withdrawing funds. It can be used in e-commerce transactions also. A debit card will have the name of the bank issuing debit card, the type of card, whether it is Visa card or MasterCard, or what is the other one? Visa card or MasterCard?
Rupee.
Rupee. Yeah, whether it is which card it is, and it will have the chip inserted on top of it, and then it will have the name number in 16 digits, the name of the card holder, the month and year of expiry valid through up to which month and which which year. And then on the reverse there will be a place for signature of the person, and also CVV, 3-digit number, card verification value. And for credit card also everything is same, except that there will be a limit granted to you based on your income. Normally credit card companies, they ask you for your say last 3 months pay slip, or say your income tax returns and all. To satisfy themselves, they will take PAN card, Aadhaar card. They will give you a limit, and once the limit is sanctioned, the card holder can use it for withdrawing cash. There will be a separate limit for withdrawal of cash, or purchase of the use it for purchase of goods, etc. And every month the bank will be sending a statement to the card holder, and the card holder has to pay the money before the date specified. For me, actually, the card will be received by 20th of a month. I have to pay before the 5th of the next month. And if it is not paid before the due date, the bank will be charging interest on the balance outstanding from the day one at probably 3% or 3.5% per month on a cumulative basis. Every month it will be added. So it will become a huge amount. Roughly, it 3.5 means it comes to 42%. When it is compounded, it will become to probably 48% simple interest also. Supposing you purchase some goods for 1 lakh rupees today, after 1 year, it may become 1,50,000 also. Could you follow? So credit card is more useful for people who pay the money promptly. That's what it is. Good. Any other doubts? Others
Yes,
would
sir.
like?
And what is the difference between IMPS and UPI, sir?
IMPS is a remittance scheme whereby the money is transferred immediately. UPI is a facility which can be used for, say, in different wallets like GPAY, PhonePay, etc. This we can see in our npci.org.in. They are the author of this particular things. In fact, in interviews, they ask simply questions like this: what is UPI and all that? In which case, you must be able to explain about this. 1 minute, I will show you the screen.
UPI is upgraded version of IMPS, sir. Because in IMPS we need a account number and IFSC code to transfer the money. But whereas in UPI we don't need any such requirement.
Here they have specified clearly. Unified Payment Interface is a system that powers multiple bank accounts into a single mobile application. Multiple. For example, I have this mobile. In this 1, 2, 3, 4 banks accounts are interlinked. Whereas IMPS, what is IMPS? We will think about it. What is IMPS? IMPS,
Immediate payment service.
For transferring funds, real time, 24/7, 365. Interbank was a major challenge faced in banking industry. Only NEFT, RTGS were available to user fund transfer during banking hours. With the above context in mind, NPCI conducted a so based on that, IMPS provides robust and real-time fund transfer, which offers instant 24/7 interbank electronic fund transfer service that could be accessed on multiple channels like mobile, internet, ATM. What is this? ATM also? Oh, SMS. IMPS is an emphatic service which allows transferring of funds instantly within banks across India, which is not only safe but also economical. Currently on IMPS, 647 members are live, which includes banks and PPIs. PPIs means what? Anybody knows? PPIs.
Prepaid payment instrument.
Correct. Thank you. I only told now. Who told this? Thank you. Who is that person?
Savita, sir.
Pardon? Savita.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. First time I'm hearing you. You're attending class only from today or yesterday? Last
No,
period?
sir. Day before yesterday, sir.
Only day. Very good. From which district are you coming?
From Haveri, sir.
Haveri. What is famous in Haveri?
Sir, chilli, badigi chilli.
This is how silly questions will be asked in interview, and you must be in a position to answer them. Could you follow?
Cardamom is famous in Haveri, sir.
Which is famous?
Cardamom garland.
Oh, Cardamom.
Actually, Hammer is called as cardamom land.
Cardamom.
Smell of cardamom land.
Yes.
Oh, good. I think that means in your house for every dish you will be adding cardamom.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
You can't be adding cardamom in all dishes.
No, sir.
Ah.
There are beautiful garlands are prepared in Hameri.
Oh, garland of cardamom.
No,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Cardamom
Oh,
only.
acha, using
Yes,
cardamom instead of flowers.
yes, sir.
No, no, sir.
No,
Power
no.
No, sir.
garland.
We prepare, sir,
Uh,
for our Chief Minister
Basavaraja.
Basavaraj Bommai, sir. 5 kgs of garlands were used. Cardamom were used to prepare garlands, sir.
Oh, Baba. Oh,
I am
what?
from Hameri, sir.
Acha,
Saumya
acha.
Nandihilamad.
Soumya Nandavalli. Acha, you are a very talkative girl. Yeah. I know you participate well. Good. That's right. I am telling in a positive sense, not in the negative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. I have taken in
Good.
positive way only.
Very good. Thank you. Now, any
Thank
other
you.
doubts or questions candidates are having? Half an hour we have time, and I don't know whether I have some more questions.
Sir, I have a question about the biodata, sir.
And please, who is speaking, please?
Saumya, sir.
Soumya, ask.
Sir, I have mentioned an annual income of my father, sir.
Hmm.
After they have asked for number of brothers and employment, should I include my
No,
brother's
that's I
income?
don't know whether I told you or somebody else. Most of your brothers will be working somewhere away from your place, and they have their own entity separately. And
Yes, sir.
I don't think there is need for you to tell them. If they ask you, tell them that they are living separately. We are living in a separate house. So that way you can say, but there is nothing wrong in your mentioning that also. Your selection will not be based on the amount of salary you are going to mention in that.
Okay.
So looking at from another angle, supposing you have 4 brothers earning good amount of salary, you can mention that, but that will not prevent you from getting employment. Just because you are not going to mention the name of 4 brothers, or you give lesser salary for them, they are not going to give you job. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in after that, for references, we
You have to give
person's name.
non-relatives.
Yes, sir. Non-related.
Those who are
Is it okay if they can't speak in Hindi or English?
No problem. They see why they ask for this. They, after you are being selected for only for those people who are selected for employment, they will send letters to those referees, and those referees they will ask about Saumya, please tell us. So they are supposed to tell Saumya bears very good conduct and character, but nothing else. And we know Saumya for so many years. 3 years, 2 years, 5 years. I always recommend or request candidates to give the names of people with whom you have frequent contact and with whom you can rely they will give positive feedback about you. Understand? So it should be a person with whom you can talk every day, maybe neighbors or somebody else, or somebody with whom you can talk over phone and request him to speed up the process of his replying. So that's what it is. Sometimes what happens, you give a name of a person who has feeling, Soumya is getting Karnataka Bank. My daughter is not getting Karnataka Bank. So you don't give such people's names. You may be laughing, but recently it has happened 2 days back in Tamil Nadu. A lady gave poison to a boy studying in 8th standard.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Because
should we take their signature on the biodata form?
not required.
Okay, sir.
Not required. No,
Sir.
this story is this lady gave poison to a boy who scored higher marks than her daughter. Useless lady.
Only 8th class, sir.
Very bad. So that's okay. Let us forget that. Now, any other doubts?
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, last they have
Sir,
asked for
if
any.
give the names of other villages persons also.
No problem. But are you in contact with them over phone at least?
Yes, sir. My sons.
No problem. SARS, that is your teachers. Good.
Yes, sir.
If you have confidence, he will tell good about Sai, you give.
Sir, if we
Always
mention
tells
our
good things about me,
teachers,
sir.
Yeah, very good. Yes, please.
sir, if we mention our teacher's name, they
No.
know only about us. They don't know about our family.
They did not know. The feedback is only about Soumya.
Okay.
Sir, after that,
So what if
those letters,
Yeah. After,
Sir,
after those letters, will send it back to Karnataka Bank, sir?
they will write to Karnataka Bank. The Karnataka Bank will give a letter stating,
Okay.
Miss Soumya has given your name as referee. Please let us know about her conduct and character. Something like that. I don't know the format. They will write, and this person has to prepare a letter on a white paper or whatever it is and send it to them, duly signed by him. He has to give his full address and all that, phone number, full address.
Sir,
Okay.
last question, sir.
Yeah, question. Ask.
Sir, any other useful information you would like to furnish?
This has been asked many times. Any other useful information? If you have anything else you want to tell them, you tell, for example, some awards received or prizes received or some social service being made by you, some extra work you have been doing, which is not evidenced by some certificates, you can mention in that.
so we can mention the sports.
Thank you.
Can we
Pardon?
mention the sports?
We can
So
mention
sports can we
sports.
mention the sports?
Sports, I think it comes under extracurricular activities. Is there a place for that in that one?
Yes, sir.
If it is the place, then you mention that one there. Here you can mention about, say, I was the college people leader, something like that. Some extra points you would like to tell, you mention that.
Sir, and one more.
Yeah.
sir,
Is the Mudra loan and the MSME scheme are different?
Mudra loans and MSME loans are different because MSMEs can be given in terms of lakhs and crores also, whereas Mudra loans are specified amount up to 50,000, up to 5 lakhs, up to 10 lakhs. Okay.
Maximum 10
sir,
lakhs.
sir,
Yeah.
what is plastic money, sir?
Plastic money is
Credit
nothing
card
but
and
debit
credit
card
card.
and credit card.
Okay, sir.
Debit card, credit card, and prepaid cards.
So
Sir,
difference
Sir, in
between
reference column,
RBI
can we
and
give our
NABARD.
seniors?
A reference column, can we give?
Our seniors' names, sir.
Why not?
Yeah,
You
we
can give.
give.
You
Okay,
can
okay.
give. No problem.
Don't worry about that.
And sir, one more, sir, one
Everyone-
last question.
RBI. Somebody was asking RBI.
So difference between RBI and NABARD.
Acha. RBI is the central bank of our country, controlling banks, and they are the bankers to government. They are also note issuing authority, and they are the controller of foreign exchange and controller of monetary policy. Whereas NABARD is a supervisory authority over regional rural banks and certain cooperative banks. And NABARD gives a refinance facilities to commercial banks and also to cooperative banks and RRBs.
And sir, and one last
Sir,
question, sir.
RBI controls the NABARD, sir.
No. RBI is NABARD is no longer under control of RBI. I don't think so.
Sir, and one
Sir.
last question, sir. So what is the difference between a repo rate and a bank rate, sir? Both are same, no, sir?
No. Repo rate is 5.40, bank rate is 5.65. Repo rate is used by banks to avail finance, giving some security and borrowing for short period, say 14 days, like that. Some people say 90 days. So, but you can just mention
ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ
short-
ಸರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರನ
for short period. Whereas bank rate is a facility given to scheduled commercial banks
ಯಾಲಕ್ಕಿ ಸರ
for long period.
ಯಾಲಕ್ಕಿ ಸರಕ್ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಐತಿ ಯಾಲಕ್ಕಿ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಐತಿ
And sir,
Yeah.
and sir,
Yeah.
what is GA? G20, sir. It's like a treaty or it's a group of people.
It's a group of countries. I think one day we discussed about that.
Yes, sir. You discussed.
I showed you also
Sir,
a site. Yeah, G20.
and G20 and Quad, sir.
Yeah.
Quad.
Quad is something else. G20.
So it is also a group of countries, sir.
Yeah, it is
Something
also
like that.
group of countries. That is 4 countries or so. Quad. Quad.
Sir, India, America, Australia, and Japan, sir. Quad.
China. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, there is no involvement in China.
No. Here I have. What do you mean by Quad? QUAD. No, it is giving something else.
Sir,
Quad.
sir, tell me about farmers' bills, sir.
Farmers bill. Yeah, 1 minute. I will come to that. Quad countries.
So it is 4 countries, sir.
Yeah,
India, Australia,
Japan and United
US and Japan.
Japan and United States.
What is the purpose of that, sir?
1 minute.
If they ask.
I am giving you the
Defend the China.
I am giving you the link.
Cooperation.
I am giving you the link for that from Wikipedia. That is a detailed one. This is what it is. 1 minute. Wikipedia will tell us who raised hand. I will ask them. Redmi Y2. Then G Ravi. Then SSV will read. Yeah. Redmi, please read.
Yes, sir. The Quadrilateral Security Dialogue is the strategic security dialogue between Australia, India, Japan, and the United States that is maintained by talks between member countries.
No, actually, telling briefly, this is an attempt to go against China, but that we can't tell openly. But I think somewhere else, I think they are also mentioning. Here, you please read from here. The diplomatic and
military arrangement was widely viewed as a response to increased Chinese economic and the military power.
They have told openly. Yeah. In order to fight against China. So this much will do. Beyond that, if you are going to read, you will confuse yourself. Okay. These are the states in dialogue is this. Quad plus additional members they have given here. New Zealand, South Korea, Vietnam. New Zealand, South Korea, Vietnam. See, it's really surprising. Vietnam is cooperating with USA now. Vietnam was a country which was bombarded by USA some years back, 40-50 years back. But right now they have progressed and they are cooperating with USA. And if you go through the way these countries have been formed, for example, Taiwan, the problem between China and Taiwan, it's not a problem. Taiwan is part and parcel of China only. But somehow they started feeling they are a separate country, and the president of that country is now telling, no, you can't interfere with us. But all said and done, Taiwan is part and parcel of China only, and which USA also recognizes. But some strategic reasons they want to say we support Taiwan and object to China. But this is the way USA has been doing. We can't do anything about it. Yeah. Any other?
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, what is digi banking, sir, in simple term? Sorry, guys, if I'm interrupting you because tomorrow having interview.
Digi banking, digital. Yes, yeah, we will see. Only.
Sir, I asked about farmers' bill, sir.
Yeah, I will tell you. Digi banking. When we ask about digi banking, what is a digi bank?
Yes, sir, in simple terms, sir, like to be precise.
It's a bank squeezed to fit into your smartphone. It's very clearly given in simple words. That is,
can we say like
that is digital banking. DigiBank is a powered DBS, an entire bank squeezed into your smartphone, changing banking the way not only does it let you deposit, withdraw, transfer money with lightning speed, it also lets you set goals and draw out a plan to achieve them. So this will do. This is DigiBank.
So
Could you
can we
call-
say like any banking services that are done through digital platform is known as digibanking?
Yeah, any mobile app.
Is it enough?
Any mobile app.
Okay, sir.
For example, YONO, SBI YONO is a DigiBanking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
ATM
Is
plus.
DigiBank
mobile bank.
DigiBank approved by RBI? Reserve Bank of India has sanctioned the scheme of amalgamation of the entire undertaking of DBS Bank Limited India with DBS Bank India, which has been granted license to carry on business of banking India through only own subsidiary. Does DBS have net banking? Yeah, no, almost all banks have digibanking now. Okay. So digibanking means operating through mobile phones, smartphones. Okay, through the mobile app that they have given. Now coming to farmers bill. That was in fact, I was having a lot of materials on that in another place. That is, I was coaching for FCI, Food Corporation of India, where we were using more of that Farmers Bill India. Farmers Bill India explained. Yeah. So I think this may be later. Form Acts, all you need to know. Are you seeing the screen?
Say so.
In order to cut through the noise surrounding form bills, IDR has curated select articles. Yeah. If you have resource, add information. The Indian, somebody wanted farmers bill. Are you listening? Hello, some party.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why
sir,
don't
yes.
Why don't you read it yourself? The Indian Parliament.
The Indian Parliament passed the three Agriculture Acts: Farmer Produce Trade Commerce Act 2020.
One minute. I am adding this in our Telegram page. Yeah. Now, 1 minute. Yeah. Now, please read.
Indian Parliament passed three Agricultural Acts of Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Act 2020, Farmers Agreement of Price. Sir, in
No, in simple words. No, in simple words, they passed three bills, and
Yes,
the opposition has been have come out in support. They want to say that if those acts were implemented, the multi-level corporations or big corporates will have a control over the produce made by the farmers, and they feared that the multi-level corporations may reduce the price of the say wheat, paddy, etc. they were giving, and they wanted government to assure them of a support price, minimum support price. That is the point. Here I will tell you key highlights are Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Act. You please read this. This act allows, please read quickly.
This act allows farmers to engage in trade of their agricultural produce outside the physical markets notified under various state agricultural produce marketing committee laws, also known as APMC bypass bill. It will override all state level APMC acts. Promote their free intra-state and interstate trade farmers produce. Proposes an electric trading platform for
Electrica.
Electronics. Electronic trading platform for direct and online trading of produce. Entities that can establish such platforms include companies, partnership firms, and or societies. Allow farmers the freedom to trade anywhere outside state notified APMC markets, and this includes allowing trade at farm gates, warehouses, cold storage, and so on. Prohibits state government or APMCs from levying fees, cess, or any other charge on farmers' produce.
Then next one, farmers.
Farmers Empowerment and Protection Agreement of Price Assurance and Farmers Service Act 2020. The Act seeks to provide farmers with a framework to engage in contract farming, where farmers can enter into direct agreement with the buyer before sowing season to sell produce to them at the predetermined prices.
This is where the problem came. Here, the farmers started feeling the predetermined price may be less, and even though they are forced to incur more than the cost, they will be receiving less.
Entities that may strike agreements with the farmers to buy agricultural produce are defined as sponsors and can include individuals, companies, partnership firms, limited liability groups, and societies. The Act provides for setting up farming agreements between farmers and sponsors. Any third parties involved in transaction, like aggregators, will have to be explicitly mentioned in the agreement. Registration authorities can be established by state governments to provide for electronic registry of farming agreements. Agreements can cover mutually agreed terms between farmers and
sponsors. No, it goes very big.
Agreements.
It goes very big.
Yes,
You
sir.
please read it afterwards. And the third one, you read this also. Essential commodities.
Essential Commodities Amendment Act 2020. An amendment to the Essential Commodities Act 1955. This act seeks to restrict the power of government with respect to the production, supply, and distribution of certain key commodities. The act removes cereals, pulses, oil seeds, edible oils, onion, and potatoes from list of essential commodities. Government can also impose stock holding limits and regulate the prices for above commodities under the essential commodities. In 1955, only under exceptional circumstances, these include war, famine, extraordinary price rise, and natural calamity of grave nature. Stock limits on farming produce to be based on price rise in the market. They
Like
may
this.
be imposed
No.
only.
No, this is the content. Now, what is the problem? What is the problem? Say they started feeling that the big companies will have a control over them. The sponsors will have a control over them. And there was no agreement from the government to assure of the minimum support price. And they started feeling that government is trying to disown its responsibility for buying produce from them. See, that is the point. See, all these, it is like this. You are assured of a pass. If you write the exam, I will give you a pass. That is the agreement that is there as on date. But they are not willing to accept a circumstance whereby the evaluation will be done. You will be given a pass only if you write the test properly. Similar to that. So the farmers started feeling government is disowning its responsibility. They want a commitment from the government, because later on, if there is no commitment from the government and the supply is more, the price will come down, or the sponsors may prevail upon over them. This fear has made them to object to this. That is what is given in this article. Could you understand this to some extent? I suggest you go through this at your home. I have given this link in our Telegram page that will help you to understand. And this is very much required only for horticulture, agriculture students, not for others.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, good. Thank you. It's already 12. Yeah.
Sir, one doubt,
Okay,
sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we deposit amount in payment bank, sir, or otherwise withdrawal only, sir?
payment banks, we can deposit up to 2 lakhs.
Okay, sir.
Up to 2 lakhs, we can deposit and withdraw anytime. Just by having this cell phone, you can deposit monies into Airtel Payment Bank or Geo Payment Bank or NSDL Payment Bank. Likewise, there are 6 payment banks. Any of the payment banks, you can do up to 2 lakhs only. Okay. Yeah.
Sir,
And payment banks are not supposed to give loans to others. So they are supposed to take all the money and put it in government securities.
sir, the chip in the ATM card, does it contain anything?
Pardon?
The chip in the ATM card, sir, magnetic chip.
Amma.
What details that?
I think the magnetic chip, it seems it contains all the details about your accounts. Hello. The moment you put inside the ATM can know who has come to withdraw, what is the balance he has got, everything it can read using that, and also the national payment switch through which they are connected, So it can easily understand. The chip contains all the information about your date of birth, everything will be given in that. Yeah, about your account, that particular account. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
What is CIBIL, sir?
What is CIBIL? CIBIL is a credit rating score. CIBIL is a credit rating authority, and they evaluate everybody based on their PAN card and based on the borrowings and repayments made by them. If one has got a very good record of, say, making repayment of loans and all properly, his CIBIL score will be higher. CIBIL score will be higher. If a person has got some overdues, NPAs and all, then his CIBIL score will come down.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
FASTag. What is FASTag?
FASTag is a system whereby this is used to make payment in the tolls, in the tolls, when they collect money, we were making payment in cash. Now, through this FASTag, that particular FASTag that you are going to keep it in your car will have details of monies paid by you, and which the electronic system can read and allow you to cross through the toll gate. It is all done by NPCI. In that NPCI, this is also coming. I think I have told you briefly what is FASTag. Could you follow this? Yeah. I mean, through FASTag, you can buy through PAYTM or any other organization. And your FASTag, the chip will be empowered for, say, 2,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees. So when the car having that chip, when it crosses through that toll, automatically the electronic system will read. I am not very much used to that, because anybody who has got as using FASTag and their parents having that car and all that, you can tell that. Anybody has got that experience?
Right.
Sir, it uses
Yeah, similar to
RFID
our ID card.
Similar to our ID card.
While
Please.
scanning it, the door opens. No, sir.
Oh, acha.
Or the college ID.
College ID. Yeah.
RFID. It will contain RFID.
Acha.
So
radio frequency something.
Frequency
yes, sir.
identification. Yes, sir.
This question is asked for electronic students. What is the technology used in FASTag? But
RFID, sir.
for non electronic students, that is not required. But simply, RFID is the technology used in that. That will do. Very good. Thank you. We will meet again tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
I would like to take your blessing, sir. Tomorrow I am having my interview.
Best wishes, Nitish.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All the best. Please attend the interview. Send the questions they are asking.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Which city? Brother, on which
Bye.
city?
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
All the best.
Thank you. All the All the best for all of you attending interview tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Bye.